Hello, guys. I believe I'm live on YouTube. How are you? How's God's plan going for everybody? Good? I hope so. Right. So, reason for this live is a few reasons. One is that you might have missed some things that I've not been allowed to put on this channel because they're a bit naughty. So I'm just going to find those for you. The first thing that where is it? First thing that I wanted to show you is this, which you're not allowed to see because you can see the title there. They're not going to like it, but if you've missed that, there's a link below the video where you can go and watch that. I'll play a little bit.
And of course, being a poet, I felt that my work during the days of the great pandemic in 2020, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28 did bring a level of hope and joy to the hearts of millions of people.
There you go. I'll let you watch the rest of it in your own time. Hello, Michelle. Hola. Where's that from then? Hola, Mark. Hi from Manchester. Hiya, Sally. How's Manchester? Is that all right? I was thinking about Ian Brown this morning. What a hero. Ian Brown and all those Mancunians. Ian Brown has risen to the top. He was at the top anyway because Stone Roses is my favourite ever band. But hello, Joe Gifford. Light Language Channel. Hello. Jeanette Nash. Happy. Lorraine. Hi, Mark. Hello, Lorraine. Hi, Sue Chippendale. Good morning from Australia. Yes, it is 12:30. Sorry. Yeah, I'm always bad time for Australia. Hi, Tracy from San Diego. I stayed in a hotel in San Diego once. It was the worst food I ever had. Nice place, though. Beautiful. I nearly drowned surfing. Not a natural surfer. Cape Town, Eloise. Hello. How are you? Emporium. Where's that? Sorry, it's just moved. I can't see it now. I saw your video. Awesome. Thanks, Jeanette. That's really cool. Indiana, Kira 42096. Hello. Tone Deaf, hi there. How are you? Danny, good morning from Canada, West Coast. Hi, Julie from Jules, Gold Coast, Australia. Stroppy Cow, you win the award for the best the best YouTube name. Hi from it had to be UK, that one, didn't it? Hi, Jacqueline from New York. Hello, JC. You should be in bed. Nava watched you this morning. Did you watch me this morning? What was I doing? Were you in my bedroom? Anyway, so there's that video. In case you missed this video, it's a little bit of comedy. It's a little bit of John Cooper Clarke mixed in with me just messing about. I did promise on Facebook to write a poem called about 6 months ago, and then suddenly it came out, and then suddenly I had a camera crew, and then suddenly we did it all in one take. It's a bit of fun, but it's also a statement against censorship. Hello, Gloria from Manitoba, Canada. I don't know if you guys probably do know this, some of you, but I was in Canada when I was in the Air Force, and where was I? I was in Toronto, but I was in Vancouver Island, and me and the daughter of an F-16 pilot went up in a Cessna, and we flew over Vancouver Island. She pointed down to this big house and said, "That's where the Satanists live," on her headphones, which is a true story. And I spent the next 2 weeks in Canada thinking everybody was a Satanist. I was probably right. Not you guys, obviously, but you know, the ones that became politicians. Antoinette George, good morning. Is that how you say that in Australian? From Melbourne. Hello, once again in lockdown. I know it's tough in Australia. Monique's here. Hello, Monique. Fantastic, Monique. Creative Birth, Rachel Elizabeth. Hello, hi. How are you? Creative Birth. I like that. I like creative birthing. Hi, Danny. You're on Vancouver Island. I hope you one of them. No, of course you're not. You wouldn't be listening to me waffling. Hello, Teresa. Murta. Don't know if I'm saying that right. It sounds a bit Scottish, but I might be wrong. Drusilla. That's a great name. I think you're so gifted. Thank you. I think you are too. Not in bed. Time doesn't exist. JCK. She never sleeps. Never sleeps. I've never seen her sleep. Michelle M. Creighton laughing. She's talking to JC. JC, you're stealing the show again, even in the chat without actually being on screen. She's very good. She's very funny woman. So the other thing I wanted to show you is that I did an interview yesterday with an amazing guy. And the amazing guy, I'm going to pull up the interview for you, because if you haven't seen this, I highly, highly, highly recommend you go and have a look. The link is below this video. But this is Tom Barnett. Now, about a year ago, Tom's in Australia, and there was a viral video. I saw it on Facebook, and he basically did a video saying, "You can't catch her." And I watched it and immediately felt extremely calm, because his logic and knowledge and straightforwardness is so, he's a very amazing spirit. And I was, what was I doing? I did an interview. The other interview I did with, that was it, Amanda Vollmer, sorry, Amanda, on the power of DMSO. If you haven't watched that, go and watch that, because DMSO is fucking amazing, right? Amanda Vollmer wrote the book on it. So if you haven't watched that, that's on BitChute as well. But I was looking at Amanda, and then I saw that she'd done an interview with Tom Barnett. I was like, oh my God, Tom Barnett, I really want to speak to this guy. So we did an interview yesterday morning, but obviously I can't put it on YouTube, because YouTube's YouTube. So please go and have a look at that. The link is below here. What else have I been up to? There is something else. So I can't see any of your messages right now because I'm in there. Oh, Joanne's here. Hello, Joanne. Now everybody's chit-chatting. Can't see any new ones. Anyway, the other thing I saw this morning, which I thought was really amusing. Let me see if I can pull this up for you, because it's been quite a crackers morning, actually. Yeah, I really enjoyed this. Let's see if this is working.
Hey, what's up, please? Don't think I'm being rude. I'm just making sure I get my strings off.
I understand working.
Huh?
I understand working.
Once I get set up, yeah, it's great to see that.
I don't know if it's true, but we're also, which one? The Jim Carrey one, or the CGI one, or the demented? They're all demented, but wouldn't that be good? I've actually, yeah. So last night I saw 6 UFOs. I sat outside all night. It was a beautifully clear night, lit a fire, sat outside. Literally, they were putting on a show. It was just extraordinary. And somebody in my comments, I put it in the Telegram group, and somebody in my comments said, that's fake news, Mark. You fake news talking about UFOs. Really? You think it's fake news, do you? Seriously. I've had ships right up here. I'm a pilot. I know the difference. I also know big triangle things aren't in the military. So it's not fake news. UFOs are real. Earlier on today, I was in the 14th dimension. Saw lots of weird shit. Saw myself being operated on by 3 greys operating on my brain. What was that all about? Well, we shall see. What else was I going to show you? Taz says Tom Barnett is amazing. Tom Barnett is amazing. Please go and watch it. Wonderful, wonderful man. Just looking at your comments. My brother said most UFOs are in the west of Ireland. Well, that's really interesting, because this particular town I'm in used to be the headquarters of the UFO Society of Ireland. This is in the west of Ireland. And there was there's a professor here somewhere who removed his telescope from Dublin University to here because the sky's so clear. I literally see them every night. Every time I look up, I see them, unless it's really cloudy. But I do see them. They're amazing. Mike said he was hacked last night. Don't know what that means. Be still and know. Hello, Merlot. Merlot Stella. Stella Merlot. It's a good name for wine. Danny wants to go to Ireland. Well, it's not too bad here, actually. It's not as bad as Australia. But the Greys are cunts. Yes, JC, they are. Motherfuckers. That's what they are. Pentagon admitted UFOs are real in June. Yeah, I know. Well, we all know they've been covering it up. And it's just going to be interesting whether they're going to do this Project Bluebeam thing or not. I mean, I don't know. I'm being told I'm going on a spaceship. In fact, I've been abducted loads of times. I learned this week. Is it real? It's totally real. It's totally real. So I'm going to share something else with you. Trying to run a studio and talk at the same time. Not so easy. Here we go. I was looking at this. This looked quite interesting today, which is on the Secret Universe YouTube channel. Most people can't see this. Prepare yourself for truth of secret space program. The Pleiadians. Now, Pleiadians, I don't know. Arcturians, I don't know. Do I trust people that channel them? I don't know. But that's quite an interesting video if you want to go and watch that. What else? Yes, there was one other thing. Yeah, this was really funny. This had me in stitches this morning. Or was it last night? Let me just dig it out. I loved this. Where is it? Is it there? Hopefully it's there. Yes, watch this.
That shouldn't be lost on anyone. Politics and bias are interwoven throughout every aspect of this situation.
Now, if that isn't proof that the good guys are in control, I don't know what is. I mean, doing the EBS test whilst Tinsel Tits is talking shit on TV, beautiful. If Carlsberg ran the White Hats, they'd be the best White Hats in the world, probably. So, what else have we been up to? Who's on Brightian? Ooh, you're be still and no. Your messages are too cryptic. Who's on? Hello, Jessica. Love you, Mark. That's very nice. Well, it made me laugh. Well, I do my best. We've got to keep laughing, haven't we? You know, we're in the middle of a war. It's a war. Yes, I'll tell you what else I've been up to. I've been teaching a course, and the course is called How to Monetize What's Already in Your Head, Create a New Income Stream, and Become Sovereign Quickly. And it's been an amazing experience because it's really been about, you know, for those of you who don't know, I've spent the last 20 years being a digital marketing bloke, and I've run courses for about 12 years, and I kind of got the call to do a course, and I charge for it, but there's also free places on it. So don't start knocking me for being a grifter, because I'm not. So I launched this course a couple of weeks ago, and I've been gobsmacked with the response. There's 160 people in this course, and they are all incredible people. And I thought I'd bring a few on just to chat about it, because it's probably best for me to ask them. Hello, Allison.
Hi, Mark.
How are you?
I'm excellent. How are you?
Well, you're a veteran now because you did your first live the other day. Now you can't stop doing lives, can you?
That's right. I'm addicted.
So Allison lives in the one town that I actually lived in America, which is Sarasota in Florida, which is a beautiful place.
Yes, it is. Yes.
Yeah.
I don't know. You know, I didn't share this with you, Mark, but I've got a Native American friend here who has said, and I'm sure one of your listeners out there could verify this. I haven't verified it, that we actually lay on the crown chakra ley line of the whole planet.
Wow.
You know, I don't know, you know, but it certainly resonates with me when I know what I've experienced here and what you experienced here. And I think it's pretty awesome that you received the book, The Celestine Prophecy, here, just given what that book is about. And I don't believe in accidents or coincidences. So,
well, if you read The Celestine Prophecy, you don't. That's the thing, right? So I went to Florida because I was trying to make a movie, right? And I was like, who do I know that's a millionaire? I knew one millionaire in the world, right? It was an ex-girlfriend's dad. So I rang him up and said, can I come and see you? So he said, yeah. So I flew over, and he'd lost all his money and opened a restaurant in Sarasota called Cafe New Orleans, right? Which made beignets and jambalaya and all that kind of stuff. And he was going out of business, and I just sold my first business, and I had a bit of money. I ended up lending him money to keep the bloody cafe open over Christmas. Well, I went to raise money from the only millionaire I knew, and ended up lending him money. But while I was there, I met this artist called Ruth Harley, who was part of the Philadelphia movement in the 50s. She was a big, you know, very respected artist. And she built this house in Sarasota that was like on a square. And the inside of walls of the house were all glass. And the center of the house was a black lagoon. And she had gin and tonic glasses like this that floated in the water. And she was about 78. And she was there drinking gin, painting. She used to paint paintings like Transcendental Sex 2, things like that. Giant. Anyway, she gave me the Celestine Prophecy, and that was like, why is she giving me this book? And I read it, and I was like, shit, this is what's happening to me. I was only about 23 at the time.
Yeah.
But it was like a little nudge. which is really what this spiritual journey is. It's just like you get nudged, don't you, or pushed. Well, in my case, God came out with a baseball bat in one hand and a giant fish in the other, and just kept slapping me around the face till I realised what was going on. All right, okay, I get it. Sorry, I'm talking too much. Allison, welcome, and let's get Debbie on. Hello, Debbie. How are you?
I'm good, Mark. How are you? You make me laugh so much.
Where are you based, Debbie?
I'm in Canada, close to Toronto. I moved out of the big, horrible city of Toronto to a much smaller little place about a month and a half ago. So, Canada.
Well, brilliant. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Loads of people have just jumped in, so I'm just going to get a few of them on. Clea. Hello, Clea. You're muted.
Hello.
You're on. Hello. Muted, unmuted.
Hello.
Muted.
Yes. How are you?
Nice pyramid.
Good to be
Nice
here.
pyramid act. How are you?
Love it. Yes, it's good for me.
Whereabouts are you, Clea? I've forgotten.
I'm in St. Louis, Missouri, or Missouri, as some people call it.
St. Louis, Misery.
Yes.
Is that the sequel to Misery, Stephen King? Misery and
I
Sympathy.
guess. Yes.
Shocking.
But I'm happy, and I'm especially happy right now that I'm doing your classes, so I'm okay.
Well, it's really. I want to talk a little bit about this. Mia, hello, Mia.
Oh, hi.
This is Mia,
Hello.
right? A week ago was saying she's never going on video ever. I'm not doing it, Mark. And then she's looking at her. Hello.
Hi.
You realise we're live on YouTube. You know this isn't a private chat.
Okay, hello world.
How's it going, Mia?
Okay, I'm a little bit behind, but caught up with mum stuff, but I'm excited. I always think so far ahead, and I need to actually be working on the now. But I'm getting excited thinking about all the things I can do. You know.
Well, you like the little shiny objects, don't you? You got to be careful of those.
I found out last year I have attention deficit disorder, not that hyperactive one, but the ADD. So my focus, I have to watch myself. I've got a little timer somewhere to kind of.
That's what I do. I've got a robotic whip here that just hits me if I move within a 20-minute frame. But mind you, I've been doing 4-hour lessons. That's quite good focus, isn't it?
I know that is just mad. I don't know. I think it's amazing though.
I didn't expect that. Alex is here. Hello, Alex.
Hi, hello. Hello from East Europe. I'm in Croatia. Yes.
Croatia.
I love what you're doing with your class. I have a huge problem with stepping into new stuff, and you help me break the mold. I'm going small steps, but this is huge. This is truly huge. Thank you.
That's lovely of you to say so. My youngest son came to me yesterday and he said, "Dado, I know which country I want to go to next." I went, "Where?" He said, "Croatia." I went, "What? Why Croatia?"
Our nature is beautiful, yes. And we have hidden sacred spots in Istria, and I hope people will find it more nowadays. So it's a good spot.
Bosnia's near you, isn't it? There's a pyramid there that was hidden for years and years. There's all sorts of stuff going on in that region, isn't there?
Yes, it has been introduced to us for a while. Not many people agree with it. Many believe it is a scam, but we'll see what will come next.
We will. That's what this is all about. Seeing what comes next. Right, Galactic, Kerry. Hello, Kerry.
Hello. How are you?
I've never spoken to you before, but I noticed your name the other day, Galactic.
Yes, Galactic.
I see what you did there.
Yeah, clever, eh?
Is it anything to do with galactic art by any chance?
Yeah, well, yeah, that, but it's like a range of all different types of art. I do all different types of things.
Scottish too.
Aye, Scottish, but my dad's English. He's from County Longford. Ba-bam!
Oh, that's 30 minutes down the road.
Yeah. So yeah, there's a bit of Irish in me too.
Brilliant. Welcome. Right, Joe. Hello, Joe.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah. How's it going?
Fabulous, absolutely fabulous. It's nearly 1 o'clock in the morning here in Australia.
Wow. Well, I appreciate you staying up, and I'm not going to keep you guys for long. I just thought it'd be fun to just have a little chin wag about, because this course has taken over my life, and I think it's taken over your life, judging by this group.
In a good way.
Oh, look.
It's good.
Yeah.
It's been phenomenal. It has pushed me to use my brain in a way that it's never been used before. And I am amazed. I actually, if I would say something, like when I go to bed, I go, I am so proud of myself for getting my mind around this. Like, it's done so much for my self-confidence.
Well, that's amazing to hear.
Yeah. Definitely. It's helped me shift my belief system. So yesterday it was kind of like I was going through the emotions of I can't do this, I can't do this, I can't do this. But it was like, it's making you more aware of what you're creating and what service that you're doing for everyone. Does that make sense? And then it's just like putting it all together. It's helping me believe in myself, and it's helping me look at what I create in a different perspective that can help everyone. And like the support in the group's absolutely phenomenal. It's phenomenal. Like, I'm not one to ask for help. I hate asking for help. But again, that's a belief system. But I thought, right, I'm going to have to ask for help here, guys. I popped it out last night, and the response that I've got from everyone is just incredible. And I was stuck with, like, what approach am I going to take with this? Like, I have no clue. And I think Clea, she went and helped me with my keywords, and Allison messaged me, and everybody, like Alex, there's so many names. Clea and she reached out to me. It's just, it's a new family. It's a complete big soul family. It's absolutely incredible. And it's like, I'm buzzing today. Like, I'm buzzing today.
I'm buzzing. I'm buzzing. I buzz every time when Farah, sorry, but just let you in, Farah, because I didn't see that.
Hey, guys. Oh, my goodness.
Farah's in South Africa, somewhere. I can't remember.
Oh, my God.
You know, I get up and I go on here and I'm straight to the group, and I'm just like, these guys are unreal. And then, but the best thing about it, I mean, what I didn't expect to do. The first lesson was a couple of weeks ago. No, it wasn't. It was about a week and a half ago, and it was 4 hours long. I'm sorry, it was 4 hours long.
No,
it's great.
It was fantastic.
Yeah,
we learned so much.
Yeah.
Well, you know, once I start talking, I can't shut up. But then the next one was 4 hours, and then the next one was. We've done about 12 hours in a week and a half, and we're only about halfway through the course, which is like amazing. And it's just been amazing. You guys staying with it, but then seeing you implement is amazing, because you've all got really important things to say to the world, and I just got this calling to help you do it in a way that was. I've been gobsmacked by that. Anybody want to add anything while I'm looking to find out how to put links into my...
Well, I do want to say something. I've been an entrepreneur for a long time, and I've spent a lot of money on self-education and information. And I have taken several marketing courses, and this is the first time I feel like I actually love marketing. I realized in the past I used to see a lot of fluff, and they were never able to tell me what to expect. Yeah, over time, you'll get a following. It might take you years. You have to build your audience. And you are so data-driven. I have a newfound respect for marketers because I'm a quantitative person myself. So I love it. I can tell you the only problem I've seen with this course is that I'm not like JCK. I need sleep. And I've been up till 1, 2 in the morning working because I am so excited. And I'm like, all right, I need to get this done. So other than that, if you don't need as much sleep, I mean, this is perfect. But seriously, I wouldn't do it any other way, because otherwise we start putting up resistance. And then your pace, the pace you're keeping, there is no resistance. We're just going to get it done and out there. Everything you're doing is perfect as far as I'm concerned.
Wow. Thanks, Clea. Yeah, I mean, I didn't get you all on for an ego check, but it was really just to talk about, honestly, it was to talk about how transformative something like this could be. But also, what I'm loving about it is I'm not thinking about all the shit outside. I'm thinking about this.
Right. Same. I was so caught up in that. And I was trying not to pay attention. Yes. And it's really changed my focus. I'm going to bed listening to Joe's meditation last night on stress and anxiety. I'm waking up to the group and looking at all the messages. in between trying to wash my hair. So it's a phenomenal. Honestly, I'm like Clea. I've taken many courses, and finally, I can actually. I'm focused about what's keywords. What do I do next? Like it's very organized and fun. Though it's fun. That's what makes it interesting.
Well, Debbie, what's the point in life if it isn't fun?
Yeah, but all these other courses, they're not fun. I've taken $3,000 courses. They're like not fun.
$3,000?
Yes, yes.
The price up.
And this was somebody that I know. You need to have part 2 and 3. We need to go to the next steps. Yeah, after this. You're not done with us. No.
Mark, I think it's also powerful because of the, for lack of a better way of describing it, the merging of the 3D and 5D. You know, I don't want to make assumptions, but I think it's safe to assume that most of the people that are in this course obviously are watching you or JC or others that are speaking of the world from a very different perspective. I think a lot of us are aligned in feeling quite alone in our groups and our networks, and you are combining the 3D world and the reality that we still are in and connecting it to where we're going. And it's brilliant. It's brilliant. And I'm going to speak since we're all females here. I think there's something to it too, that I know I haven't had a lot of positive experiences with the masculine energy, understanding the 5-dimensional things. So I personally appreciate that more than I can express. And I think that's an immense part as well.
Yeah. I agree.
Yes, absolutely.
Well, there's not a lot of men. There's not a lot of men who seem interested in this stuff.
No. Well, it's a little bit, the male energy tends to be a little bit more practical and hyper focused in what's right in front of them. And it's just how I remember Eckhart Tolle's book,
I do a really good impression of him. Do you want to hear it?
Yeah.
Yes.
You have to imagine you're driving your car, so you close your eyes and listen to this, because this is what I listen to for about 50 hours. The power of now.
Great book, though. In a new he wrote in one of his chapters, I remember it, he said, generally speaking, the men are going to have a more difficult time, generally speaking, with the awakening. So I remember, that really stuck with me when I read that book about 10, 11 years ago.
Yeah, I think that the masculine energies have so much space to hold, the men that are awake and aware, and they're few and far between, but I do see tinglings of it, I must be honest, among men that aren't even conscious of it. And it's really exciting because I think they're stepping in to take the space. And I think with your course, Mark, what you're doing is your intention and your energy behind it is what's driving it. And I think that's especially all of us divine feminine, what we're picking up on. And that's why we're also excited, because the divine masculine is by nature a leader. And of course, we integrate all of those energies, feminine and masculine, as women. But we're just waiting for these men to come along and be like, yes, I'm taking my place. And that's what you're doing. And the energy behind everything is what's important. So before you write your modules, before you go online, you obviously check in with yourself, and we can all feel that. And that's what you were saying, Allison, between the 3D and the 5D, the bridge. Because I always tell people I'm a bridge of, I bring together truth and spirituality. That's my job. What I'm going to do. So that's exactly what you're saying about the course. And that's why the course is actually so special. And there's so many amazing people on the course.
Well, that's very kind of you to say. And anybody watching this, all of these people here are developing products and courses and ebooks and things like that I'm going to talk about in more detail on the show in the future. And Farah there, she doesn't charge at the moment. I'm going to have a word with her about it, but she's an amazing healer, and she's taken me to the 14th dimension this week, which is the best place I've ever been to.
You can't get hijacked from there.
God, it's great there. And then I was doing a session, and I was like, she's like, wake up now, I don't want to, I want to stay here.
Like, Martin, let's come back to your body now. No, I'm like, no, come back to your body.
Everybody should do it. I mean, like, any guys watching this, go to the 14th dimension. Then everything's all, like, I was having a phone call earlier about a little problem, and me and Monique were chatting about it, and she said, how do you feel about it? I went, I don't really give a shit because I've just been to the 14th dimension.
Thanks, Mark.
Which is the way to be. Yeah, how are you getting on with it? Mia.
Yes.
How are you getting on with it? You've been very quiet.
I'm doing okay. I'm a little bit behind, but it's because I'm thinking too. I've got this habit of I'll put so much energy into thinking about what's ahead. I need to like bring it back. But I'm gonna do another. I'm gonna get my YouTube video, keyworded up so it's first page, and I'm gonna do another in light of all the results coming out, GCSE and A levels. I'm gonna do another little video about that, and then I'm gonna be doing another video focusing on people that want to homeschool from year 10. So
yes, I'm going to tell everybody, Mia's doing a thing about homeschooling because I think a lot of us want to be doing this because they're turning the schools into death camps for kids. So really, really important work you're doing there, Mia.
Thank you. I'm excited to help lots of people.
Good. That's what. Anybody else want to say anything before we hang up?
I had a dream about you last week, Mark. Yeah, there was aliens involved. Yeah, there was. It was pretty cool. Yeah. I won't go into too much detail, but yourself and JC was in the dream. So yeah, and you asked me to do something.
A lot of people see me and JC in dreams together. It's weird.
Yeah, you were asking me to do something. I was like, ooh, maybe I can do that for you. Help you communicate when everything falls down. That's all I need to say.
Yeah, well, it feels good. I feel like it's imminent. Do you guys? Something big is about to happen.
Yes,
right?
Without doubt.
Last night I had a dream and I was in a spaceship and they were showing me something to do with the sun. And they were showing me the material that the sun was made of. But then I was just cooking lunch today and I forgot about it when I woke up. And it flashed back to me and I was like, wait, what? What's that about the sun? What? And then it was just like all this images came in, but I don't know what they were trying to tell me. But I think there's something to do with the sun. That's just my perspective. There's something to do with the sun. And it's just like lots of something's about to go down. And I actually messaged Joanne Dunn on Monday saying I feel a bit weird. Like Joanne, I'm feeling a bit shaky and a bit strange, like something's about to kick off. And I think everybody within our group there felt the same thing. So something's about.
I think that's also why this group is so important because, again, it's an assumption without talking to a lot of people one-on-one, but I think we all have probably similar roles within our own networks and lives and our day-to-day lives. And, we need one another to be able to continue to hold that space just within our day-to-day lives. At least I do. I know that I need a group like this that keeps me going, that keeps me inspired because I tend to be the one that's always inspiring. Well, what happens when the inspirer needs inspiration? And this group, I've never experienced anything like it. And I've been around a lot of high energy. I'm extremely high energy. I've been around a lot of high energy most of my life. And I have no words for what this has been since I signed up. It's just been like a whirlwind. And I know that I need the energy of this group. And I just can't wait to get to meet and know more of you individually.
Yeah. Same here, Allison. This is great.
Yes, I can't wait to meet up. I think we are going to possibly up on a spaceship. I think that we'll all, when we get, apparently some of us are going to spend some time up there. I think our group will be in one little specific spot to meet each other.
Yay.
Well, I'm working on that. Well, sorry, Mark.
You're not high energy when you present a YouTube channel on a trampoline. This is high energy.
I'll take you up into a spaceship before we have to actually go. Let's just private message me. I'll put you in the spaceship.
I'm working on a portal at the moment. So figured out that these portals are to I don't know, it's really weird. Joanne's got one of my portals and I was protecting that. So I'm working on a portal at the moment and I think it's a Syrian portal. So I'm creating these portals so when everything goes down, we can just hop through the paintings and come talk to each other. Like, that's it. I'm gonna give you all portals so we can communicate and we don't need the internet. Like, how amazing would that be?
Love it.
That's fantastic.
I don't need the internet. The course is a bit fucked.
Like, no, telepathy comes into play there. So you just need to sit in your living room, Mark, just put out a thought and we'll all get it because we're all connected.
Well, that's kind of what I'm doing anyway.
Yeah. You are.
On YouTube,
I'm just going to get rid of this
I grow
advert.
my business by reaching my most important customers. People like Allison.
Because I want to show you something. I want to show you something quickly because I spent, my career. I was a pilot, a poet, a journalist. I did all this stuff, economist, blah, blah, blah. And then I ended up in marketing. And then I spent the next 20 years wondering, what the fuck am I doing in marketing? Now it all makes sense.
That's right.
I'm really enjoying this. But I wanted to share this with you because this is one of my favorite clips of all time.
By the way, if anyone here is in advertising or marketing, kill yourself. A little thought. I'm just trying to plant seeds. Maybe one day they'll take root. I don't know. You do what you can. Kill yourself. Seriously, though, if you are, do. Not really. There's no rationalization for what you do, and you are Satan's little helpers. Okay? Seriously. You're the ruiner of all things good. Seriously. No, this is not going to be a joke. There's no fucking joke coming. You are Satan's spawn, filling the world with bile and garbage. You are fucked, and you are fucking us. Kill yourself. It's the only way to save your fucking soul. Kill yourself.
Wow. I've got to stop it there because YouTube might take this video down if I keep playing it. But go and watch that because Bill Hicks. Do you know, I nearly met him. I got a free ticket to see him at the Royal Exchange in Manchester. And I couldn't make it. I went and did something else instead, and then he died. And do you know, I was in a bar with you. Have anybody heard of Steve Coogan? No?
Yes.
The English ones, no. I was in a bar with him. He was the one who told me Bill Hicks had died, and I didn't believe him. Mad. But Paul McCartney told me never to drop names, so I'm sorry about that. You know why Paul McCartney came to head? I had a vision of John Lennon this morning, which was really strange.
Ooh.
I also saw Elton John being executed. Anyway, listen, thank you very much for everybody coming on.
Thank you.
Thanks for having me, guys. Especially you, Mia.
Thank you.
Right? Absolutely amazing.
Thank you.
You're all doing such amazing work. It's the most fun I've ever had doing a course. I've done a lot of courses over the years. And it's just great to hang around with people who talk about spaceships and dimensions and, stuff like that instead of
spiritual stuff.
Oh, that's spiritual stuff.
Yes.
Maybe that's what my son does. My son comes in and goes, "Sorry, you've been spiritual, Dada."
How old is he, that one?
17.
Oh, I got one of those too.
My daughter does the same.
Piss funny.
Yeah.
But listen, I think we're all feeling good. Anybody watching this, hope you're feeling good. Let's say something positive to all the viewers before we hang up, guys. One at a time.
Ride the wave.
Like that.
Believe in yourself.
Love that.
Change is coming.
You are in the... Yes.
Breathe and remember you are love. Don't let the fear consume you. Let the love consume you because you're the power. You're the power.
You are in the right place at the right time, everything in divine timing, and you chose to be here. Keep that in mind.
I'd say everyone should do Mark's course because he makes the impossible seem possible. And it's like jumping into a deep end and actually realizing you can swim. And it is that first bit, and he's pushed us into that bit, and you actually realize, actually, this is possible, you know. So thank you for doing that for all of us. Thank
Well,
you.
Yes.
Thank you, guys. Impossible is I'm possible.
Keep your vibes high. Keep your consciousness high. Getting your pyramids. We all have those now because we listen to Mark and JC and yeah, that's sort of what I've been doing for the last 2 years. Keep my vibration high.
All these things help.
I want those.
Oh yeah, got those.
I love those.
I've got a Tibetan bowl. But I'm
nice.
Well, I'm looking forward to meeting you all in person one day. We'll have a live conference somewhere nice near a yacht and a bar.
Ship.
Sounds like right, guys.
Okay.
Take care. Thanks everybody for watching.
Thank you, Mark.
All my love, Mark. All my love.
Bye.
Bye guys. Sending y'all love.
Bye. Bye.
Bye.